What's up, boys? MKTV here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we have my Matchday 3 team selection inside Euro Fantasy 2024. If you are enjoying the video, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. But without further ado, let's hop straight into things, boys. Smash thumbs up, subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop straight into things. So last week, looking at a little bit of a recap of Matchday 2. I didn't post a video for this as well. Very busy over the last few days and that as well. So do apologize about that. This is how my Limitless draft did play out. So Bruno Fernandes did quite well for me. My two forwards in Ronaldo and Lukaku did quite well. Cancelo did very well. Akanji, I'll take them. Castagne. Overall, it wasn't a bad week. Musiala as well picked the best captain, which I'm very happy with as well. But overall, not a bad week. I suppose 67 points, we do take that. But Matchday 1 did definitely let me down a little bit. Just the players I had didn't really hit or do as well as I would have hoped for. But hey, it is what it is. We went with a few differentials. Didn't really work out. But yes, it's obviously one thing we want to do is make it better in Matchday 3. So boys, let's hop into my Matchday 3 selection. Talk through some of the players, why I've chose them, why, who I've picked in what positions. And without further ado, let's hop straight into that. So boys, what I've gone ahead and done is my plan for game week or match week 3 is going to be picking players based on I'm playing my wildcards. So in each position, the likes of Spain and Portugal are qualified. The likes of Poland are eliminated. So there will be a bit of kind of like, say, rotation, you would imagine, amongst, say, the likes of Portugal and Spain. Once they're already qualified, they could, and Germany as well, they could, play a few players that maybe mightn't get game time in the latter stages of the competition as it does progress. So bearing that in mind, I've gone ahead and played my wildcard. Some differentials in there. Obviously want to get an edge, against other players in the game or whatever. So what I've gone ahead and done, my two goalkeepers are going to be Unai Simon of Spain. I don't see Spain changing the goalkeepers. And also, he's going to be playing against Albania. So you would expect, hopefully, a clean sheet from Spain. Kept 2 in their first 2 games of the competition so far. But at the very least, he's a decent goalkeeper who can go ahead and bear in mind I am playing my wildcard. So have to take some players into account that will be going into the group stages. So bearing that in mind, we've gone with Unai Simon of Spain. And my second goalkeeper, I've gone for Diogo Costa of Portugal. They do have Georgia in their third game. They're both qualified already, so I don't really see them changing the goalkeepers. Maybe they will, but I wouldn't expect that to be the case. Playing against Georgia, you would expect as well. Georgia have scored in their both games so far, but Portugal's defence is very decent as well. So gone with 2 strong goalkeepers, 2 expensive goalkeepers, but again, 2 goalkeepers that are going to be going into the next round of the competition. And I know we do get a wildcard in next week for the group stages or whatever, in unlimited transfers, but I think the 2 best goalkeepers probably for this game week are going to be Costa and Simon as well. So moving into the defence, what I've gone with here is kind of template of a lot of teams who I expect to go through to who need a result this week to go through. And basically to kick things off, I've gone with Mark Gahey of England, a centre back for England who obviously is in replace of Harry Maguire. Do expect him to start every game for England this Euros. Been really, really strong in the first 2 games. England defensively have been very, very good. Against Slovenia, who have drawn 1-1 in both games so far. I would expect, hopefully a clean sheet in this game, or at least, a lot of ball recoveries. We've seen that in Mark Gahey in the first 2 games. He's got a massive amount of ball recoveries. So I think that'll play into my favour, hopefully, with Mark Gahey. I think he's probably a better option than the likes of Trent, just because, Trent is on set pieces, obviously, but for $1 million less, he's going to be playing 90 minutes every single game. Could pop up with a goal here or there. We don't really know. I kind of prefer England's defence more than their attack, because their attack seems to be they haven't really scored many goals, but they don't concede many as well, which is something I like in England players and that. So Mark Gahey is my first option there. Second option is William Saliba of France. Again, another player who's got a heavily involved in the amount of ball recovery he's got. Played very well in his first 2 fixtures. Played 90 minutes in both them as well. So we do expect him to start against Poland. France need a result, and he's probably the best French defender for ball recoveries. Then obviously you do have the likes of Upamecano, who's been very good alongside him, and also Theo Hernandez, who's been very attacking, very good as well defensively. But overall, I do like William Saliba, mainly for the ball recoveries. Will that come back to bite me, picking him over Hernandez? Potentially. But I like the likes of William Saliba in my team as well. Next player I've gone with is someone I should have kept in my Limitless team for last week. It is Max Mittelstadt of Germany. Now, we could see a bit of rotation with him in this game. Switzerland, they're playing. Germany are already qualified. But I do think they probably will play the strongest team again, Germany. They might make a few changes, as in like Fulkrug might start instead of Havertz, something like that. But I've gone with Max Mittelstadt again, mainly because I want him going forward in the competition as well. But yeah, I think he probably will play as well this week. But Max Mittelstadt against Switzerland probably will concede. But the fact he got an assist last week, he's an attacking player. I've gone with Max Mittelstadt as well. Again, this team is probably locked in. I might make 1 or 2 more changes, obviously closer to the deadline if I feel a player is injured or something. But yeah, that's what I've gone with, is my 3rd defender slot. My 4th defender slot is going to be DiMarco of Italy. Now, Italy need a win here. They need a result against Croatia. Croatia need a result as well. So I do probably expect Italy to concede. But DiMarco, probably the most attacking defender for Italy, on set pieces, on corners, on free kicks, on literally everything for Italy, except penalties. And yeah, DiMarco's a really, really good option. Very attacking player. Again, can keep a clean sheet here and there as well. And just a very good option in the Italy defence. As a 4th defender, very good price for 5 million. I couldn't really say no to a player who needs to win. Their team need to play well and need to get some more chances. Someone who's on set pieces as a defender, the chance of a clean sheet and going forward. Really, really like the look of DiMarco there as well. And finally, my 5th defender is going to be Fas of Belgium. Again, Belgium last time out kept 7. He got 7 points last game, kept a clean sheet against Romania, and did well in the first game. In fairness to him as well, he got 5 points in the first game. I had Castagna last week in my Limitless. Was thinking of him as well, but I just said, you know what, Fast this week, I think it could be very, very decent as well. Against Ukraine, could get a lot of ball recoveries. He's done that in the last few weeks. So I've gone with Fast in there, especially to kind of keep a bit of budget as well, which I like. And with this team as well here, we do have 5 million in the bank as well for making them transfers further along the line next week or the week after. So didn't really feel the need to use up all my points and stuff or all my budget this week, but maybe in the weeks to come we will need that as well. So that's my defense. Let me know what you think of the defense. I'm actually very happy with that defense overall. And yeah, let's move on to the midfield. Right, lads, the midfield next. We are going to be moving on to our first option, which is our captain for this game week. It is Ilkay Gundogan of Germany. Very, very attacking player for Germany, playing in the number 10 role. Will he play this week is the big question, because Germany are already qualified. I still think he will play, but there is obviously that possibility or risk that he mightn't. But going forward in the competition, he's definitely going to be playing for Germany. So yeah, got a goal and assist last week. Was very unlucky not to the week before. Captain this week for me again. I just think he's a very good option. Making them runs off the midfield and into the forward line. He just seems very, very good option for potential goals and returns. So we've captained him for game week or match day 1. Match day 3, but the first day of fixtures, basically we've captained him for that. And gone as our first option in midfield. We need a bit of Germany in our team. We've gone and picked Ilkay Gundogan. Second player, we've gone with a goal scorer from last week against Romania. It is none other than Kevin De Bruyne. Someone again who I probably should have had in my team last week. Got a 12-pointer, which is a bit sickening, considering I did have him in my Limitless before that. But hey, nothing to worry about. He plays Ukraine in a must-win game for Belgium. I think he's a must-have in this team. At least him, if not him and Lukaku. We'll see if I pick Lukaku in a few minutes. Next player then we've gone with is going to be Kante. A player who's got 2 Man of the Match awards in 2 games so far. Seems to just do really well for France. France have kept 2 clean sheets. Kante just literally controls the midfield. He runs around, wins the ball. Ball recoveries are his thing. I don't even expect him to score. I just expect him to get a minimum of 5 or 6 points. Anything more is an absolute bonus. But yeah, just really good with the ball recoveries. Gets the clean sheet point for that. And will play 90 minutes. So that's a really, really positive with him. I mainly have him in there for the guaranteed ball recovery points. As long as he plays, he will do well. And yeah, also France need to win that game to qualify in first position. So next then we do have in midfield is a bit of a differential this week. It is Oyarzabal of Spain. Someone who I expect to be on penalties if he does play. He's a very, very good penalty taker as well. I do expect a little bit of rotation from Spain specifically. Just because I think even if they lose, they do go ahead and top the group, which again, against Albania, you would expect them to win anyways. But yeah, I do expect Oyarzabal to probably start. He's come off the bench in both games so far, but I could just see him coming on, and Nico Williams or Yamal getting rested in this one. So Oyarzabal, I said I'll go with someone a little bit different as an option, just because we can have a bit of fun on the wildcard as well. So I've gone with Oyarzabal. Is it a bit of a risk that he mightn't play? Potentially, but I do think he will play nonetheless. And a very good attacking player for Real Sociedad in at club level, so obviously can do it for Spain as well, we've seen in the past. So yeah, my final midfielder then, we've gone with Arda Güler of Turkey. Again, a must-win game for Turkey if they do want to qualify for the knockout stages against Czech Republic, who were very poor, not very poor, very good against Georgia, just didn't really seem to, finish their chances. I still could see Czech Republic doing very well against Turkey if they do take their chances. The likes of Schick had about 6 shots on target, which is ridiculous. But Arda Güler was injured for that game, only came off the bench in the game against Portugal. I think with him in the team, he could definitely do some damage to that Czech Republic defence. The other player I was thinking in this position was Declan Rice, or the likes of a Bellingham or something. But I just think England this week, I know they have to score goals. I just don't really know where the goals are going to come from. It could be the likes of Declan Rice that pops up with a goal, or it could be obviously Bellingham or Kane or someone. But Arda Güler, I've gone with in my 5th midfield slot for now. That one could change. He's probably the most I'm least confident about. But the other 4, I'm pretty sure, are probably nailed on for me. So yeah, that's my 5 midfielders, boys. Very happy with my midfield as well there. And again, going forward in the competition, obviously you get a few different transfers. We'll have to take out the likes of Oyarzabal. He's just kind of a 1-week punt here on the wildcard. Apart from that, I'm pretty well set up for the group stages, hopefully. In regards to my midfield, obviously, hopefully that's if Belgium win in that. But yeah, let's move on to my forwards. And here we go, finally my forwards for this team as well. So we're going to get into the first forward, which is Cody Gakpo of the Netherlands. Now, I do expect the Netherlands to win this game against Austria. They need to win this game against Austria. Austria are very decent. They've proven that in the last game against Poland with a 3-1 win. But I think Cody Gakpo should be able to, they just have enough firepower, I think, the Netherlands, to go ahead and beat Austria. It was between him and Memphis Depay. Depay mainly because he's on penalties, but Gakpo as well, I do expect to do well in this fixture. And again, hopefully he can come away with a return or 2 for me as well in this fixture. That would be nice. Next forward we've gone with is going to be the man wearing the mask, and it is Kylian Mbappe of France. Playing against Poland, again in a must-win game, didn't feature at all against the Netherlands, just because I think it was a bit too soon with his nose injury and that. But yeah, we've gone with Mbappe in the second, in our second strike, our forward role, and I think he will do well in this fixture. I think he could score against Poland. Still yet to score in this competition. So obviously in his 3rd game, I do expect him to come away with a goal or 2 or something. Just a return. And with the mask, it could be looking like a Ninja Turtle. But yeah, really, really happy with him in the 2nd position. Should play as well despite that injury thing there as well. But yeah, as my 2nd forward, I'm very happy with him. 3rd forward, I've gone with someone different here. I was thinking Lukaku for the fact that Belgium need to win, and he's scored 3 goals. They've just all been ruled offside this Euros. But it is Patrick Schick of Czechia or Czech Republic. Gone with Schick just because I think he's probably going to score in this fixture realistically. Czech Republic need to win, or Czechia need to win. He got 6 shots on target, I believe it was, last fixture. He got a goal last fixture. He played really well against Georgia. I don't know how he didn't score at least 2, if not 3 goals. And I do expect him to get some chances against Turkey. They didn't look great against Portugal. Will they obviously improve? Potentially they could improve against, against a better or weaker opposition in Czechia. But I do think that Patrick Schick is a very good option for this game week. Probably not going forward then as well. But hey, if he does it in this week, I'll be more than happy. And then we can move him on next week or something. But yeah, very happy with Patrick Schick as an option for this game week. Went with a few little differentials, but the core of the team is going to be players that we do expect to go through to the next stages and do well in this week as well. But boys, that is my team there. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of it? I'm very happy with this team overall. Rate it out of 10, whatever you want. Leave me in the comments section down below if you have any questions in regarding your team. At time of recording this video, or when this video goes live, it'll be about 6 hours until the deadline. So let me know any questions at all you have down in the comment section down below. Happy to help. Smash thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world on the road to 5k. Enjoy the Euros, boys, and I'll catch you boys next time with the next one. Peace.